Hey, okay, I'm gonna give it to you like this. I'm gonna be running right now. Just cleaning up this laptop. I'm gonna be checking it out because the lady said it doesn't. She can burn a disc. She burns a disc, and but they won't play in her car. So something's incompatible. I don't know if it's a disc or she didn't burn them right or what, but I'm gonna check it out for. But first, I'm gonna clean it up, and then I'm gonna put a disc in there, and I'm gonna burn some songs and see. Then I'm gonna take it out to my car and see if it plays in there. You know, actually, I don't know what type of disc I got. They make two, three kinds: R plus, R negative, and RW rewritable. So I'm waiting for this software to run. It's just cleaning it up. This is free software you can download off the internet. So my advice is that you should, I mean, I've been using this software for a long time, so I'm confident with it. You know, uh, a lot of times when you're running your computer, you get downloads of programs and stuff download when you download other software, and they say they're gonna clean your computer, and but you gotta pay for it. So, but this one you can actually pay for this one too, but you can actually clean the computer with the free version. So that's why I use it. Okay, so it's running. Uh, I don't want this to be a long video. I just want maybe 4 or 5 minutes. So I hope this test doesn't run too long. It's almost halfway through. But look at that. You can look at me for a while it's running. So it's speeding up now. Certain parts of the test it runs slow because it actually goes through most of the files that's on the disk and does different things. Takes out junk files and configures certain things that need to be configured to make your computer run the best that it can run, and that's why I use it. Okay, we're back. So we're going on 3 minutes now. But you know what? I just might make this just one separate video, and when I do the actual service on the CD player, I just might make that into another video. This just might be a video to show you how to just do a little maintenance on your computer, clean it up with a free program that you can download. The name of it is Advanced System Care, and it's a free version. So maybe that this video might just be about that. So don't worry, I got this. You may not believe it, but I do. Okay, so now it's downloading updates. This program cleans out the startup items. It solves privacy issues. It cleans junk files. It get rid of shortcut errors, registry errors, spyware threats. It checks for spyware. It solves problems that's with the internet. If you got problems connected to the internet, checks that. Performance issues, it checks that. It checks for registry fragments and disk errors. And it also checks for updates. And that's what's going to take the longest, because I see right now it's saying that it needs five updates. So that's going to take a minute. So this might just be one separate video. Gotta excuse my voice. I'm kind of sick with a cold or something, and it's really got me down, depressed, really feeling bad. Not a good time to make a video, I'll tell you that. Okay, so now it's defragging. It's defragging the hard drive. That means it's like grouping all the files that belong together. It's putting them all together, and it separates files by different by the kind of files they are. And that takes a minute too. And this is something that you should always do to your computers. You should always clean the disk, junk files that's not being used by anything, and you should always defrag it. If you buy a new computer and you do those two things, and it's gonna run like new for a long time. I got computers that I built maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and they can outrun brand new computers now. But of course, I build good computers. The computers that I build, they could be used for gaming, because they got above average amounts of hard drive space, above average amounts of memory, and all that stuff, all that good stuff. So it's built for gaming. They get video cards in them. The screen just went black. Okay, so now it determined what needs to be fixed, and it's fixing it. And I'm looking at the time on this video, and it's see, I don't want to make this too long. I think it's like 6 minutes. Yeah, I picked up some more silver pieces and some gold pieces, and it's been a steady grind, steady pace on the silver, with the silver and gold. And one other thing this software does, it tells you the amount of RAM that's being used up here in the corner. It's got a little readout here, and you can actually clean the RAM like this by clicking on it. And it's using 68% of the RAM that's in here. And I just cleaned it, and it just freed up 141.4 megabytes. So That's how much just got freed up. And it's using 62% of the CPU, and the hard drive is really, what a computer does is sometimes when it can't put everything in the memory, it writes it to the hard drive, and then if it needs, when it needs that data that it wrote to the hard drive, it goes back there and get it, you know. That's if it can't keep it in the memory, you know, or it doesn't want to keep it in the memory. But that's why it's a computer, because it does all these things that you don't have to do. You don't have to manually tell it to do these things. It's programmed, and the operating system that's on the computer does all these things for you. When you buy operating system and you pay $100 for it, and that's why you pay so much, because it does all these things that I'm telling you now. It does all these things, so and that's why you pay so much. The operating systems that I use on my servers, they cost $1,000 for, I mean, just for a Windows Server operating system, you know. So that's a lot of money, and that's because the server does way more than just a normal computer. But that's another story. Okay, so it's almost done. It's downloading. It's updating. And when it finishes these updates, that's gonna be it. All right, I'll let you look at me a little bit. Oh, I really feel bad, really bad. So this is what I'm gonna do Saturday night. I mean, I could go to the casino, play some blackjack or something. But I'm gonna do this. I'd rather try to make some money than spend money any day. Okay, something went wrong. Something didn't. Okay, I just minimized that because I seen something flash up that said some operation didn't do, so didn't complete. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it had anything to do with what I'm doing, but it did just flash up there. So keep my eye on that. Let me put you back on the computer. Oh, you didn't even see it, so I didn't have to. Okay, see that right there? It says a client or component. What? Well, I had to finish updating. And it just did it again. Okay, so it fixed everything. Care completed. It found 10 plus security threads, 200 plus system errors, and performance settings need to be fixed 50 plus. Fixed Okay, let's move on. All right, so that's done. And it also told me that it needed, like, if I wanted to buy the pro version, it could fix some other things. But it did what it did for the free version, so, I mean, it did what it did. That's what it do. All right, so that's the end of this video. Boom. Scan, slam, bam, bam.